streak in the NFL, it means a couple things. It means you're playing very well. I think it's going to be tough today.
We're underway here. Wright running this one out. And brought down at the 23. The Buccaneers take it from the 23. Not able to get away from J.J. Watt. And now we'll look at the Buccaneers line up on offense today. It's been a rather slow motion effort so far on the year as they have a very difficult time advancing the football. The Buccaneers decked out in a lot of pink, and we see pink throughout the building. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. And incomplete. And now here's the Texans defense. Last week was a good one for them, forcing 6 turnovers. The Buccaneers have a 3rd down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on 3rd down. 3rd and 8. Evans got the catch and the first. Looks like they're going to run a little wildcat here. 1st and 10. Handoff. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. In the end, it picks up only a yard. Second down following the run. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Gurley's on the toss. Gets the football. After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. Martin lines up in the backfield. Looking to go deep, but it falls incomplete.
The Buccaneers don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Picks up about 2.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
Double tight end formation. 1st down at the 19. They'll throw it over the middle. Now here's a look at the Texans offense, starting with the offensive line. It's a bunch that knows how to control the line of scrimmage, which gives the quarterback the time to throw to give this team now one of the highest passing yardage totals we've seen in the NFL. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
The Texans are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. 3rd and 4. It's Jalen Strong with the catch. First down following the long play. Toss play. Running room.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
First down at the 26. DeAndre Hopkins with the grab.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. 2nd down and 1. Complete to Hopkins. Stewart's in on the tackle. And here's the Buccaneers defense stacks up. It's thanks to this unit that in the takeaway, giveaway category, they rank top 10 in turnover differential. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
This play call is for the fullback. Going for it on 4th down. The quarterback with the give to the fullback. Talib's there to make the tackle.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
First down here after the run. Playing press coverage to the outside. They feed it to him one more time. Takes it the distance for the touchdown. The lead is theirs now after that trip to the end zone. That gives them some momentum here at the start, Phil.
Yeah, listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown. Now you're leading in the game. Boy, that's a great place to be. But it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
The Texans getting set for the kickoff. Wright's going to start his return. And he's taken down right at about the 29 knot. Quite to the 30. The Buccaneers didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nantz. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but man, that was pretty easy.
First down at the 29. Doug Martin with the grab. And that's a gain of 9.
The Buccaneers have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. 2nd and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
Following that completion, 2nd and short.
Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage, the defense showing a blitz.
Martin's going to get it out of the eye. Gurley's lined up directly behind the quarterback here.
Set up screen. Picked up a couple that time.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's 2nd down and 9. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
This is 3rd down.
Winston's back in shotgun formation.
Gurley makes the grab. Late in the 1st, and that's a big stop on 3rd down to bring up a punt. And now they'll look to extend the lead.
Yeah, good job by the defense, but I'll say this for the offense. You've got to show more imagination if you want to have success, especially on 3rd downs.
The offense stops the clock right away with a timeout.
The Buccaneers have decided now to go for it on 4th down and a short yardage situation. Winston standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The catch is made by Alshon Jeffrey.
The Texans offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
First down at the 45. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The Texans take it from the 38.
He runs with it right up the gut. He'll pick up 7 this time.
That was an awesome job by the running back that time, breaking those tackles. In the NFL, the low man wins. That time, the running back was the low man.
Press coverage all the way. It's 2nd down and 3. And intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Buccaneers with the ball back now, benefiting from the turnover after giving the ball up themselves just a few minutes earlier. We're seeing mistakes start to accumulate here, Phil, for both teams.
I think, Jim, that's what you call them. You call them mistakes. They are turnovers. They're just giving the football away. There's no excuse for that. Man, they got to tighten things up here in this game.
Near him. That's his first reception today.
There's nothing like a play-action pass. When the offensive linemen make it look like it's a run, the linebackers are all near the line of scrimmage. and easy to throw it down the field for that completion. Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Got drilled as he throws it. Second down following that incompletion. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Gurley's ready to run off the screen. And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
Here's the first snap after the big play. They'll go shotgun here. Looking to go down the field here. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Second down here.
Winston's ready for the snap. Empty backfield.
Out of the gun.
He's drilled as he throws.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense at third and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The Buccaneers snap it at the 41.
Pulls it in. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
As we edge closer to the second quarter, they edge a little closer on the scoreboard with the successful kick.
Yeah, that was good for the team. It was a big confidence boost, and now they know they can do it on the offensive side. And now it's up to the defense to keep this thing going.
The Texans offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go. Go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down at the 27. Wants to go deep. What a catch.
Receivers in the NFL now, they can get down the field and just give them a chance. That's what the quarterback did. Nice catch by the receiver.
Here we are about both offenses still seem to be trying to figure out a game plan for this one, Phil.
The heck with figuring out things. It's time to open it up a little bit. You got to take some chances to make positive plays in this league. These are good defenses, so if you want to get some productive plays on the offensive side, take a chance and go down the field with the football.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And that's David in on the stop.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up. To the ground. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
The Texans, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
3rd and 1. The catch is made by Strong.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
First and goal from the 6.
Catch made. That's a gain of 6.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Second and goal to go.
Stewart's the one who made the big stop.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
They are staring at the end zone just a yard away. Third and goal from the 1.
Toss. There's a signal from the far side. The hands are up. It is a touchdown.
Oh, what a good job there by the offense. Third and goal. And what do? They run the football against the defense. And nice job getting the touchdown.
The Texans now will tack on the extra point.
The extra point. The kick is good. The Texans ready here for the kickoff. Right, got it.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Buccaneers bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there that always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive.
The Buccaneers take it from the 23.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Well, they go for the bomb, but the defensive backfield was not fooled.
Yeah, they were all over at that time, and that was like shadow defense. Wherever the receiver was going, the defense was right next to him. Great job.
Second and 10 coming up.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
The Buccaneers now move the chains. That's his third catch of the day.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
Winston's completion percentage, 60% on the day. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Winston's got it in the gun. Gurley has the good catch. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Snapping out of the gun. It's complete to Todd Gurley. Ball is out. Tackles made.
Well, that's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
The Texans offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
They're setting up screen. Charging ahead. He's taken down at the 30.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
2nd and 6 coming up. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
The Texans will take the snap from the 30. It's Strong who comes down with it. The Texans moving inside the 20, and the red zone last week, they just feasted on that part of the field.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle. The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Coming to the line at the 3.
Defense crowding the line of scrimmage. Look out. This could be a blitz.
Takes the snap. We're about midway.
Texans in for the score.
His 15th touchdown grab this year.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
The point after is good.
The Texans setting up here for the kickoff. Wright's got a chance to return this one. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Buccaneers just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Gurley makes the grab.
Picks up about 5. Second down after that pass play.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Winston's now completed 4 in a row.
Takes it from the gun. Looking long, but it's incomplete.
In the NFL, you got to throw the football deep down the field, but the quarterback he overthrows it.
Third and 5 following the incompletion. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Third and 5. Makes the catch in the open field.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
First down at the 41.
Has his target. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone and finding the open guy. Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
Winston's going to take it from the gun.
Makes the catch in open space. He's brought to a halt.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Gurley's going to take the handoff now.
Well, that last play almost got him in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Gurley's taking the handoff. Runs it in for the touchdown.
Oh, man, the defense is going to be mad about this. They were thinking run. They had the defense called. It was right, but they're not able to stop the surge by the offensive line, and they let the running back get in there for the TD.
The Texans ready to take that football down the field.
across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Texans offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
First down at the 21. Gets the handle here. He's tackled right at the 24. And with these incredible rushing numbers, it's no surprise to see this team on top.
They are dominating on the offensive line. There's no question about that. They're being very physical, and that's why they're leading this football game.
The Texans line up, split backfield.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Stands in the pocket. Makes the play all the way home and all alone. Touchdown. And that touchdown figures to have them in a very comfortable spot heading into the halftime break.
Ooh, they are feeling good. There's no doubt about that. It's been a show of good offense here so far in the first half. And now what you got to do, halftime comes, you got to go in there and tell yourself to keep this going and keep the pressure on.
Wright's got it. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 27. Down the field. Unbelievable grab. Third catch today so far.
Well, there's no substitute for talent. And that time we saw a lot of talent from the quarterback throwing it down the field. And what a good job of the wide receiver making the catch.
Winston's completion percentage 70% on the day. Has 12 on this play.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw.
First and goal. And that'll probably go as a drop.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion. Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Second and goal from the 6. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Third and goal at the 6. Gurley has the good catch. Touchdown, Tampa. Gurley's second touchdown of the game.
Well, what a drive by the offense. So many plays marching down the field. And how about the defense? All the rest they got on the sidelines, that should make them better when they come back out.
The Buccaneers getting ready to kick it away. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Texans bring their offense back onto the field. Touchdown drive the last time they had it as they attacked that secondary.
They sure did. They threw the football well on that last drive. And now I would think as an offensive coordinator, they're thinking pass on the defensive side. Switch it up. And I think you can catch them with some good runs here.
Out of the shotgun formation. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The corners step back. It's Jalen Strong with the catch. Fuller's there to make the tackle. No huddle time. From the shotgun. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. The defense accepts the penalty.
Well, we see it more and more. Football thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Third down after the penalty.
The Texans need to get to the 34 for a first down.
Up in the air and comes down with the catch.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle. And now we have fourth down coming up.
They're set to punt it away now. Bell's got a chance this time. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line. That return's good for about 10.
The Buccaneers offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
First down at the 24. Looking long. The ball is taken out of his hands.
And that's going to do it for the first half. We'll be back to Space City, Houston, Texas, for the start of the second half after the break.
All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Texans got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. The Texans come out with a split backfield. From the gun. Surveys. Tough catch.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
At the 45-yard line. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Alexander's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Texans offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Two tight ends on the field here. 2nd down and 11. The Texans get a first down. That's reception number 2 for him. You have to like what this team has done today passing the football. It's been their identity this season, and that continues here today.
Yeah, he's like, listen, this quarterback is a lot like a pitcher. Some days he'll beat you with the fastball. The next day it's the breaking ball, and that's what he can do too. He beats you with power or finesse. It doesn't matter.
How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
The Buccaneers with a nickel look here on defense. Now 1st and 10. That's a gain of 6. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
The Texans have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards. They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
And they deck the quarterback.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
The Texans at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield.
3rd down and 12. Looking across the middle. Flowers almost coming up with the takeaway.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. If you make a quick break on the football, hey, you'll get in a position like this and you can knock it down.
An empty possession for the offense.
Martin is in the backfield.
1st down at the 26. And run it right. Second and 7 on the way. Quarters formation here for the defense.
The Buccaneers have it at the 29.
Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
What a place to start for the offense. 1st down at the 38. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. That's 2nd down coming up.
The Buccaneers sat at the line. Dime package.
Out of the shotgun. The catch is made by Strong. It's 3rd down coming up.
The Texans are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback.
Screen. Reaches out and grabs it.
It's 3rd down, Jim. You expect the team to throw the football down the field past the chains to get the 1st down. No, they catch them off guard. They throw a screen pass. Nice execution, and they get the 1st down.
This play set up by the long gainer. And they get the sack.
How about the defense on that play? They were not fooled. They see the pass coming. They get the penetration. They get to the quarterback quick, and that's a big sack down near the goal line.
Coming up to the line at the 13.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Got the completion. Houston in the end zone. And that's 3 touchdowns for him today. The Texans lined up now for the point after. Makes the PAT. Everyone's lined up for this kickoff. Wright's got it on the return.
And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
The Buccaneers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
It's complete to Todd Gurley. Gurley's taken down at the 40.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB. Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
1st and 10.
Winston's tackled down after a gain of 5.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Buccaneers come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 45.
He makes the catch.
Ducks out of bounds.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Third down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
3rd down and 6. Gurley makes the grab. That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains. Quickly to the line. First down. And it's just thrown away. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down.
Winston's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
So many times when you drop the football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Ball from the 46.
The Buccaneers come out in a bunch set.
Third and 10. Could have been intercepted.
The Buccaneers really don't have much of a chance of picking up this 1st down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
The coach is going to go for it.
Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage, the defense showing a blitz. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
It's intercepted. Spins away from contact. And he's brought to the ground.
They throw a pick here, Phil, and they'll be very pleased that we're nearing the final quarter so they can get this one over.
You know, sometimes when you're losing like this and you're playing so bad, you just feel like you can't get the game over with. It's amazing how it just keeps dragging on, and man, this has been a bad day, and like you said, Jim, it just continues.
He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
Well, when you can run as fast as he can, every once in a while, when they put those arms around you, that's not going to be enough. Good job of breaking that tackle.
Second and short following the run.
The Buccaneers defense now is going to go nickel.
Set up screen. And now he'll dip out of bounds.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock. And that is an art, and this team is good at it.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Offense a little too slow getting set at the line on that one.
The Texans from the 32. They'll run it here. And that gains one.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
We're back, and this game has not been close.
Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Gets it out for the completion. And take a look at the numbers, and you can see the difference here, by and large, has come down to the passing attack.
It has. I think the coaches realized early the quarterback was hot. So what did they do? They kept giving him the football, and he kept moving it down the field.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Play clock's running down.
Right back to him once more.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. They need to get the play off.
It's caught by Justin Hunter. Fuller's there that time for the tackle.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense. Now, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
Trying to beat the play clock.
They'll go ground. And that's a gain of 13.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
The long drive continues.
The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel. 3rd and goal at the 3.
They're setting up screen.
This time, they failed to pick up the first on 3rd down. A rare occurrence here today.
Chip shot here. The kick is through for 3. That's a little bit of insurance for them with the field goal here midway through the fourth quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it was. That was a good drive by the offense, and really some bad play calling on the defensive side. No wonder you're losing this game.
Lined up now in kickoff formation. Wright's going to run this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Buccaneers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets him a few yards.
It's second down now. Right around 3 minutes remaining in the game. Second down and 4. Here's the handoff. Gain is about 3.
Here in the fourth quarter, and you're down on offense, it takes courage to call that running play, and it backfires. That time they run it, they only pick up a few yards.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Third down now.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Martin's got the catch and the first.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
It's first down as they head to the line. Martin lines up in the backfield. They'll run it off the toss. That's a gain of 6.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Back to the ground. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. Trailing. They'll go hurry up rather than call a timeout. The Buccaneers take it from the 43. Heaving it down the field. Almost intercepted that time.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Second down and 10. Winston's off the mark there. Incomplete.
That time the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
The Buccaneers take it from the 43. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
The Buccaneers know what a situation they were in right there. And it was a tough one. Third and long. What are you going to do? Well, they decide to run the football, and I agree with that. If you try to throw it down the field, it probably was going to lead to a mistake.
Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.